whole
So,
statement and not just the clown part. Although either or would be apt.
I mean, that pun has to be used sometime.
Yes, it does. 100%.
Should all sign off after a character introduction and be like, yeah, and I'm down to clown.
Or that could be the raid message.
Hell yeah.
You're down to clown.
Down to clown.
What was the one that all of your players said at during your campaign? Alek is, and I likes a party.
Yeah, exactly. And I like to party.
I remember that.
Hot Rod, baby. Such a good movie. My name is Rod, and I like to party.
By the by, you may hear me fucking around with cards in the background here. I might mention this again when we're in the actual game, but this is purely randomized. How
He has
you
a
guys...
crippling gambling addiction.
Well, hey, let me finish. There's purely randomized where certain events are happening. It uses what they call the shuffled story systems. I have 3 decks of cards. Aces, 2s, and 3s. Aces will determine where your mark is, or where you're investigating first. 2 is the second point, and 3 is where the actual confrontation is going to happen. I will be drawing these cards in the moment, and this means every time I do this one-shot, the locations should in theory be different, but there's only like 9 different locations, but still. It is randomized. I have finished shuffling the cards, and now we'll just have to wait and see what you get.
I would like to activate Beaver Warrior.
No. I play Pot of Greed.
An attack or defense?
Yeah, that
Always
is...
attack with the Horn of Light.
As you do. As you do.
I should have made Beaver Warrior for this game.
Clown Beaver Warrior.
Alas, you did not. I mean, how could you? Beaver Warrior is the most serious character. He can be a clown.
Right?
Come on. Honestly.
That's
It's ridiculous.
That's what I forgot to do.
Oh, a thought I had. Above game, the the introduction that I wrote has a lot of gobbledygook. You all speak that. However, I'm going to give you and chat a little guide that I'm posting for you in general, so you know certain words, so it's not just complete gibberish to you, the players.
We're getting the cliff notes of what we're actually about to hear.
Yes.
Interesting.
And when the ad finishes, I will explain the same to chat again and give them the guide. So it's not complete gibberish to them either.
Oh
Sorry,
boy.
there's one word that I really like already.
I mean, gobbledygook is an amazing language.
Interesting.
Chupoggins.
Yes, dude.
Now.
Yes. You like yes, kids?
Personally, I like mug hug, because they're not even hiding that it's a face hugger. Because mug is face in gobbledygook.
Hmm.
You know the one thing I'm surprised at for gobbledygook? They don't have a word just for boss.
Yeah, that was weird too, because I looked for that. Because I wanted to refer to Heckna as boss a couple times, but it just does not exist.
Like, if there was a word for boss, I would actually call Heckna that instead of Heckna.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's something that I think everyone would be doing.
Yeah. Well, he might just like his name better than, like, boss. But, I will now explain again, now that the ad is over, for everybody here. So, our introduction is going to have a lot of the clown language gobbledygook in it. So, for those of you watching on Twitch, here's a guide to some of the words that I'm going to be using. Feel free to refer to that to, understand the gibberish I'm about to spew. because I really wanted to make this intro in gobbledygook for one part, because it just made the most sense. But without further ado, I think we're ready to properly dive in now. Let us come to the Revelia. Uh-oh, why are you doing this again? Oh wait, what if I... That should fix it. Right? No? Okay, well... Wouldn't be a stream if there weren't technical difficulties.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I hear the Spanish music in the background. Props to you if you know that reference. Long may that channel rest in peace.
Okay, maybe that will fix it for the future. Okay, now that we are properly live, let's see. I'm gonna pull the room on this before I properly get into my thing. What do you think fits better for the beginning of this intro? This song that we're listening to right now, or this?
Or this one.
Alright.
This
One seems a lot more accurate to what we're about to be doing.
Yeah.
Alright. Is that unanimous then? I didn't really properly
Yeah.
get a poll.
I feel happy listening to this.
Alright. Then this will be our music as I read through this opening intro. Which is kind of redundant, but that's beside the point.
Oh, and it's not a big deal either way, but the reaction image is my... the inspo, it's using puddles.
Oh, that's right, I didn't change it properly yet. God damn it.
My bad for the late art change, but...
Hold on, let me swap, because I have your actual token on my PC, so I'm gonna go silent for a little bit while we fix this. Okay, and send in the clowns. Why is it... Okay. There we go, that's now fixed. Let's go over to here. Okay, and easy enough. Wait, did Alright, now I just gotta wait for Reactive to get its shit together. Uh-oh. It's taking its sweet, sweet time. Why is it taking so long? God damn it. Revert. Okay, it's not cooperating. Okay. Not what I wanted, but okay. Let's try this one more time. Hopefully it properly behaves. I don't know if anyone can hear me anymore. Shit. Okay, so it's not properly working.
Sweet! I'm glad I broke it.
I tried to upload you, but it's taking 10,000 years to load for some reason.
I mean, we can
It'll be
definitely go
fine.
with puddles. It's just as cursed having puddles on there, let's be real. But anyway.
I can
Chat will see
also
it soon enough.
try one more thing to see if that'll work. Let's see.
So as soon as you said clown, I was like, I know. I know my calling.
Boop. Okay, so now that I've posted that there, I should be
God,
able
it's
to
horrendous
grab it.
every time.
So,
Just the face. I can't get past.
You are down to clown.
Down to clown, dude.
don't worry, chat. I will get you puddles. Don't you worry. Before we get properly started. Again, Wouldn't be a stream without some technical difficulties.
I don't know if you guys are gonna love this character or absolutely hate it, but I'm all in. That's all I gotta say about this.
Ooh, us?
Had a certain twist, and I'm all in.
I'm
While
here for the
we're
chaos.
still waiting on this, by the way, Draco, I saw a prompt on Twitter. It's like, what Kingdom Hearts opinion would have you defending it like this, where it's the scene of Mickey defending, running towards like the 9 Xehanort or the 8 Xehanorts.
Mm.
And I'm like, Birth by Sleep is worse than Kingdom Hearts 2.
Wow.
Damn.
I said what I said. I meant what I said, because obviously, since that's my favorite game of all time, I kind of am biased.
Yeah, it just does not want to update at all.
Hey, while tech stuff, do we want to do character introductions? Or are you saving that?
I was saving that for
Okay.
when we actually have you guys up to bat, basically.
Sweet.
Puddles is too powerful for the world to see.
It's too powerful, dude.
Too powerful. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm sorry. I tried my best.
The fact that his shell comes out of his stomach somehow, it's so good.
Reactive just refuses to show this.
Honestly, I don't blame it. That's fair.
Could it be the name? That'd be dumb if it was the name.
It's like, this is the same name as what's already on there.
New token. Let's see if that changes anything before I finally give in.
Jesus, I could add my charisma modifier to that.
Charisma. If you can imagine, my modifier is 0 for charisma.
Okay,
Let's see, charisma.
Damn.
Charisma is actually my main stat. That one I have a 4 in.
I'm dropped down gorgeous.
So, yeah, it
Like-
sadly refuses to work, so
Good.
no token reaction image yet.
Let's go. Let the curse continue.
Perhaps next week.
Hell yeah.
But I digress. Because now we are finally able to get started.
Sorry, chat. That's my fault. All good.
Alright. Before the blood moon rose, before the players arrived in the Revelia, there was the Welcoming Committee, a crack team of clowns selected by Heckna and the clown-known bard in charge, Chuckles McGoof, to corrupt and clown any adventurers that Heckna deems would be a great addition to the Revelia, or are being too much of a problem. It seems you all have a new job tonight. Mr. McGoof has called you all to meet him at his office. Table at the food court. You meet him there, ready and waiting, a smirk on his face and a twinkle in his eye. Alright, Corcus, I need you to hearken up. The boss man's got some new ansallies for us to strum. Chupoggins, as much as I's like my office, if us do oopla this time, I hear Heckna might give us our own room in his jubby doogus, so put up your A game. He pulls out what looks like a schnozling, coated in candy on the end of a lollipop stick. Now, Sophie's cooked these new and improved mug hugs. Them's got more punch than the ones on Wee's mugs. And allow me to show all of you, chat included, this brand new schnozling at your disposal, a super schnozling. Where are you, super schnozling? I know I put it in here.
I'm sorry, what?
A super schnozling. Behold. There is some text there that explains the inner details, but Chuckles McGoof is going to go in further detail, I assure you. Chupoggins, these are very fragile. Slice them's in candy. Us only got enough to strum our targets, so only take 'em out when you're sure thems can be used. Them strum rubes almost instantly, as long as thems are willing or unconscious. Us got 6 targets, Professor Von Splats a wizard, Slick Silvertongue a bard, Sneakers a rogue, Lord, Goodson Two Shoes a paladin, his babysitter priest, Sister Liara Scuttlebutt, and his squire Marigold. I got intel on Von Splats right now, but before I's get into any of that, yous got any questions? And I think now would probably be a good time for us to describe your characters. If anyone has a question, you are free to go first. If not, we can just go in whatever order anyone feels comfortable with. Don't everyone get up all at once.
I was like, all right.
Alright, I got lost in the music, I'm sorry.
I did.
Kinda, yeah.
Lost in the sauce.
Damn.
I guess...
Roll
I'll have my
initiative?
characters- I was gonna say, do you want us to fucking roll initiative, everybody?
Alright, you know what? Fine. Give me just a hot second to get the turn order thingy up. Boop. You can click your tokens, put that in, and we'll see who's describing your characters what, and feel free to
Oh no.
ask any questions.
Why did it have to be so high?
Well.
No.
Your plan backfired.
I
Congratulations.
know, right? Unfortunate. Oh, chat. You just don't even understand. Sorry. So dumb. Hello, everyone. My name is Puddles. I am a turtle clown cleric. I had kind of a rough life and was kind of always downtrodden, but ended up here in the Revelia. Now I can be happy all day long. You're welcome.
Alright, next would be Pepper. Or wait, no, I'm sorry. Next would be Lucian. I'm so used to being in the right order, I fucked up and didn't put it in the right order. Lucian is next, excuse me.
Listen. I am Coco.
I mean, what else do you need? That says it right on the tin. There you go.
Yes, Chad. I'm gonna be saying that the entire time. So, if have fun, interpret it however you see fit. All you see before you is an elven guy hunched over, wearing all blue, including a blue face mask.
I realized I could do this to show everyone your art when I've done. So that's
Oh,
Puddles.
Oh no.
God. Oh god.
And this is
Puddles.
Lucian.
I just flipped tabs and I just got Puddles jump scare.
Yeah, Luxon is his name. Doing something that you'll see in a second is his game. Actually, wait, should we just say what we are?
I mean, you could. After
Yeah,
all,
he's
Puddles
like-
said what he was.
He's a fire mate. Like, he's a half-elf sorcerer. And he's a wild mage, so we're also gonna have a lot of fun with that.
I can't
Because
help
I said Draco a fun chart that we could play with.
Yeah, let me grab that again. Thank you for reminding me.
But yeah, my character is completely insane, and all he says is Luxon, his name. I am Kokor, or Koker, which is I am clown. And Heckna's name, because obviously he has to be able to say the boss's name.
Very true. Alright. Moving along, we have Usagi.
Yes. Hello, chat. Well, let me see if I can try to do the voice. Yes, my name is Usagi. I am just, just an average actor practicing my craft. Not much to me, just a very large human. And I am pleased that Heckna has given me the chance to perform here in the Rebellia. It's so hard making history every day. And Usagi is a human fighter.
He fights humans.
Possibly.
Among other things, but humans, those are specialty.
And yes. And in chat, in case you're wondering, yes, Getty Images is literally printed on his coat.
That's amazing.
That is canon.
Thank you for the clarification. It was absolutely needed. Right, and now we have Pepper.
Hello, it's me, Pepper. As you can see, my mask is on my face, and my hat is fabulous. Wink, wink. Yeah. What do you like to call a warlock? But I'm just here to do what Mr. H wants me to do.
Mr. H.
I think we are all thinking the same thing.
I mean, yeah. And so was Hoshi.
Yeah.
But yes, do you have any questions? I feel like Pepper might have a question considering the origins of these creatures you'll be utilizing, but...
Do we have to use the bitch's shit?
Yes. We all have a very important role to play in Heckna's workings. Sophie's really good at making things like this. And now, if it helps you at all, she worked with Snout and Heckna himself, so she's only like a third responsible for this.
So she's basically getting on her knees for him. Okay, I got you. I'll kill her soon. What?
Listen, I don't expect you to, ride with Sophie on the eye of Heckna and hug it out and become besties, but at least tolerate her enough to get your job done, alright?
Sure, as she shakes her head no.
I'm Coker. I'm Coker.
Oh, well. I mean, maybe. You all have the same rate as normal. 10 red tickets per person turned. And, you know what? That brings up a good point. So, obviously, we don't want to kill the people we're going after because then we can't turn them into corkers. We're gonna need them either to willingly accept the nose or knock them unconscious, steal all their tickets, and then put the nose on. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be that order, but whichever order.
The second option.
I had a feeling you might. And of course, another very important point, we shouldn't try to get our cousins and other people that work in the circus hurt. I mean, it's a carnival. We're keeping them safe, he uses air quotes, to the best, air quotes again, of our abilities. I mean, collateral damage is gonna happen. We're clowns. There's no way around it.
Listen.
But try not to, destroy a ride in the process, or... Of course, Heckna's pets, Snout and Myrmidon, if they're ever in the crossfire, we need to make sure they do not get hurt. Or eat our targets, I guess.
Of course, I would never hurt Mr. J. Goddamn. Mr. H's pets.
Alright. Anybody else have any questions? Concerns? Comedy routines?
I think that is everything we need to do.
Certainly should need some.
All right.
Exactly. We will perform this task to the best of our abilities. It will be a wonderful performance.
Yeah.
It's just... I'm feeling the sensations already.
You edging over there, dude?
Usagi's really into performing.
Mm.
Yeah, me too. Am I right, guys? Anyway.
Pepper lifts up his skirt. No, Pepper lifts up his skirt. No, I don't think he's edging.
Mm. All right.
Still a performance, or anyway?
So, like I said, our first target that I have information on is Professor Augustus Von Splats, the wizard of this group. He's an older dwarf, goes by they, them. He's a bit of a con man. I don't have to tell the rest of you how a con man would be very useful in the circus.
Right.
Exactly. So, our good old friend the Professor seems that he's caused a bit of a mess over at the hostel. Turns out, as much as the Professor loves to fleece folks of their hard-earned tickets, they loathe having to spend them. Our beloved Ramona was kind enough to put them up at the hostel, and the damn fools disappeared without paying the bill. We're gonna need to head down to the hostel and see if you can figure out where this nincompoop ran off to. Fortunately, our good friend Hem cannot make it this time. He got a bit beaten up last time we were doing a job. So he's with the toy maker, so I'm gonna be joining yous until he can rejoin. Probably for the next target, I assume. That's what the toy maker told me.
Rather unfortunate, but you know, everyone has to be at their best for the performance.
Absolutely, you cannot perform if you're not in your tip-toppest shape.
There's nothing wrong with taking a break now and then.
Too true.
Some days I don't want to do anything.
Oh. Puddles, come on. You gotta do work. You know how it is.
I didn't say today. I just sometimes, you know.
I guess if you're a bit exhausted after having too much fun at the Revelia, you need a moment to sleep it off.
Yeah, fun.
I mean, he is a turtle. If he goes too fast, he gets tired.
He can beat a rabbit, but, you know, he'll be immediately tired afterwards.
Consistency is the key.
Mm-hmm. Right, but let us make our way to the hostel. Right, if you scroll... Okay. Oh, well, do I not have... I guess I don't have chat keyed to one of your sheets, so give me just a moment to get them properly set up. Let's use... I know. Let's give the Unseen Legion some eyes. You all should be able to find yourselves relatively easy on this map.
Yeah.
Oh, and let me close this curtain as I describe how you find yourselves. You arrive at the hostel to find a very upset Ramona Rumper, an awakened marionette behind the front desk. Oh, what am I going to do? Can't use that room anymore, and I'm not quite trained for this sort of thing. Oh, dear.
Why so glum, Sugar Plum?
Oh, well, I don't know if you've heard, but Professor Von Splats, he was staying in the jungle room, and not only did he leave without paying for their stay, but he also upset the monkey amalgamations that live in the room. They're making the room completely unusable, and I don't know what to do about it.
Did you have the bananas in there?
well, among other things, that, like, throwing certain materials, if you get my meaning.
Did you try a barrel?
I don't think no, I didn't. That might work. Look,
That's what I always heard. It's like a barrel of monkeys.
well, maybe you could help with that. I'm willing to pay you all 5 red tickets as thanks if you can calm them down, or I guess get rid of the problem. However you'd see fit, 5 tickets each.
Yeah.
All right.
That
Well,
It
sounds
doesn't
like a very
matter.
good-
Doesn't matter how they get away.
well, I suppose not. I mean, if you do take them out, I'll have to get new monkeys, but that's fine, I suppose. I mean, the shepherd might be a little bummed out about it, but I'd prefer if you found a way to calm them down, but honestly, any way we can get that room back into usage.
I'm sure we'll have a laugh.
Don't worry, I'll talk with the monkeys.
All right. It's going to be the second door on your left once you get in there. Oh, let me give you the key. And she pulls out a green garter snake for someone to take.
Shout out to String Bean. Hope he's doing okay.
I'll grab it.
For Browda and Alek, Coach, you might remember this. My character Argyle named the garter snake String Bean.
Nice.
You're just gonna have the little snake just crawl across my hands, just like, hello there.
He flicks his tongue at you, wrapped around your arm.
Alright, gentlemen. We have some monkeys to calm down. Hopefully this doesn't turn into a shitstorm.
There it is. Right, and that was...
Maybe it was not smart to have dark vision in black.
Is it getting too difficult for you?
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't think I had dark vision, so it's very dark.
Wait, do I not have light in here? There should be a source of light. Give me just a second. For
I was gonna say,
reason,
it is
it's
very
not.
dark.
Yeah,
For
I'm
some
like, man,
reason, it didn't update it.
I can't say shit.
Alright, let
I
me...
can see, but barely.
Okay, so let me fix... okay, that did add a light source. Good. I've been having some problems here with light sources in Roll20. But yes, this area
Oh,
It's
should
been like this
be
ever
lit.
since that, like, the update.
Yeah, maybe.
The fickle bitch that is Roll20.
Okay, layer...
I can see.
thing.
I
Ah,
can
God.
fight.
Yes, my exact thought.
Hell yeah, everyone. Team same brand, let's go.
Same brain
We all-
cell.
We all were children of the 2000s. We remember this shit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, children of the 90s and 2000s. Mainly 2000s for that quote.
Okay, and... Alright, I think I've properly gotten the lighting everywhere.
And not a big deal, but if we can swap my token when you get a chance.
Oh, right, it's not correct on this one, because I laid this out a lot earlier.
Yeah, again, sorry for the late art.
Puddles.
Bundles.
Boop, there he is.
There's that beautiful boy.
Alright, and now...
Ah, Puddles, looks like you came out of your shell. Delightful.
Jesus.
Alright, where is...
Who am I kidding? There's no god here.
Well, I mean...
Stop your lying, there is one god.
Yeah.
There is
Heckna.
1, 2, maybe. Alright, so you make your way to the jungle room. The door is a mahogany door with an intricate geometric pattern of a snake carved into it. There appears to be a hole in the top left corner, which the snake, upon getting to the door, immediately begins slithering into. After a moment, the door unlatches with a click. And sure enough, the door opens before you. You find yourselves in what looks to be a jungle inside of the room. There's some hammocks laid, a stream in the center, trees, and of course, the monkeys, which upon the door opening, something brown flies through the doorway. Usagi, you're up front. I'd like you to make a dex save.
Delightful.
A 17. You managed to just barely get out of the way before getting hit by whatever that was.
Quite the animals these guys are.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and do this to the monkeys. And she's gonna say, cut the shit. The fuck's wrong with you?
Level. Gives you the ability to touch your minds. A creature you communicate telepathically. 30 feet. You don't need to share a language with the creature for it to understand your telepathic utterance, but the creatures must be able to understand at least one language. Let me see if they speak, or, well, they don't speak, but, okay, no, yeah, they can understand gobbledygook. So, I'm not going to translate the whole thing, but I will say, in gobbledygook, they reply to you. You don't understand! There was a horrible dwarf with a pointed hat. Or was it a hood? I don't remember, but he caused such a fuss. He took our bananas, the jerk! We're upset!
Damn King K. rule.
So if we give you some more bananas, you'll calm down?
Maybe. You know what? Candy. Probably have an easier time finding candy here in the Revelia. We'll be nice. Reasonable. Banana-flavored candy.
And you'll stop writing the shit in here?
Yes.
Okay. Pepper looks at everybody. They want banana flavored candy.
Well, we could go to Candy's Candy Emporium at the food court. I'm sure she'd have some candy there. Are they willing to let us in to look and see if we could find any clues about where the professor went?
He looks at the monkey again. What happened to the short man that was in here?
Oh, he left. I think he left something behind. Notepad, maybe?
Do you know where in the room that he left it at?
Scratches his chin for a second. I think he was by that hammock over there. Didn't seem interesting. Tore some pages out of it. That was fun for a little bit. You do notice, looking over there, there's a whole mess of pages and a notebook that has like one page left on it. The rest are scattered all over the floor.
If we walk into the room, you're not going to do nothing to us, will you?
You're going to get us candy. You're fine.
Okay. Pepper walks in and then and starts grabbing all the papers and looking at them.
It seems to be loosely a diary, or more like a plan book would probably be more accurate, a sort of planner. the main gist you get is it seems that Professor Von Splats had a bunch of shit that he wanted to unload. Stuff that he either stole or was something he was planning to just sell off on some hapless rube. But the main point of order seems to be, on one of the last pages you see, there seems to be a fence here in the Revelia. At the Lost and Found, I believe, his name was Locke, from what I've heard. I'm gonna see if I can go shove all my crud on him. See how that goes.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure you get your candy. We should be back. And I take the papers and stuff with me and walk out. Gentlemen, our work here is done. Let's go. And then she passed the book back to everybody. He went to Locke's.
The snake comes back out the door as you close the door, thinking it's time for it to go.
I'll just keep the little snake with me.
Right, be sure
And
to...
when I get to Holly, I tell her they will stop throwing poop and everything around and destroying the room if you give them banana flavor candy.
Oh, I could arrange that, yeah. Thank you. Hold on 1 second. And she digs around behind the desk, and you all each have 5 more red tickets.
Hooray!
Delightful.
Do we
Yeah,
also
they were
with 10, by the way?
going bananas in there.
That's a good one.
Aha!
Like among you, do we all start with like how many did we start with? I didn't get that.
It depends on your starting class. It's basically we're transferring the gold into red tickets just for sake of ease. So whatever your background was, it would be the gold amount in red tickets.
So that means that now
+5.
Luxon has 20.
20!
Pepper has 20 as well.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll return the snake to the lovely lady at the counter.
Ah, thank you. I'll put him in here.
You know, guys, I almost said they were going ape, but they're monkeys, and that'd be like speciesist. So, huh?
No. They were going ape shit the entire time. You know this.
But monkeys.
I mean, he does
Well,
have a point.
you
I don't
know
know
what they
how
say
offended
about-
I get.
You do know what they say about monkeys jumping around.
They weren't
might-
jumping on the bed, were they?
There was a hammock. Good thing we helped them, otherwise they would have fallen down.
Yeah.
I heard a chuckle.
It's not picking
sorry.
up on my laughing, honestly.
I tried to hold it together.
I've been laughing this entire time. Like, this is great already.
You know what you all did. You know what you've done.
Work here is done.
Right. I will move you all to the world map really quick, and we'll go from there. Oh, it's on Blood Moon in here. Hold on, let me change this.
Ah, the delicious blood moon.
I don't know if you would be feeling that way. All of you would go feral on a Blood Moon.
Yes, the blood moon.
I can't
I
imagine
I
feral
could
puddles.
feel it.
I don't want to imagine feral Luxon.
I
There
don't
we
wanna
go,
see a
now
pair of puddles. That's scary.
Yeah, right.
So, who will be our guiding token on the world map as I move you guys around?
But
Puddles. I vote Puddles because he's cursed.
The curse continues.
Alright, Puddles it is.
Oh my god.
So, the Lost and Found isn't too far from your current location. It's right over here. It's a very quick walk over there. And oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say on the walk over, Usagi will say, "Do you think we will need any supplies for these potential acts that we're going to commit?"
I mean, might not be a bad idea to pick some stuff up from the food court, or... I mean, Locke has some stuff, too, we could probably get from him if nothing's going on by his neck of the woods.
I could always eat.
True. I mean, we could also wait till after everything's said and done and we could have, like, a celebratory meal at the food court, but... I suppose if you think we need some goodies before heading in, we absolutely could.
Listen.
I agree.
Always down for a snack.
Alright then, let's head on over to the food court then.
Yep. Let's grab
Shout
some
out to
snack.
Hoshi.
So you make your way to the food court, and as you can see in our chat here, there is a channel called the food court. You can look and see what we have there of the various different things you can get. There's Bab's Meadery, who sells all sorts of meat products. There's Felix's Elixirs, which is where you can get all sorts of alcohols, potions, and whatnot. And last, certainly not least, there's Candy's Candy Emporium, where she has all sorts of candies and sweet treats for you. The Chocolate Whoopsie could be fun. But feel free to just peruse through there and see if there's anything you want and let me know what you're grabbing. And deduct tickets accordingly. It is a lot to sift through.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, probably just mainly suggested this, like, hey, do you guys need any heal pots?
Well,
Some heal pots would be good.
there are some
cream
heal
soda?
pots. The cream soda potions.
Yeah.
I will say, Usagi's addicted to the cream soda, so he's going to get some.
Alright. Do read
He
up.
loves orange. He loves orange cream soda.
I would recommend looking at the cream soda, what it does, because you drink too many, there is an effect that you would
Looks
all
at-
too well know because you were at the food court drinking them as much as possible.
Yeah, I probably want a couple of those.
Plus, I love a corn dog.
It's true. Corn dogs are good. And I mean, you could also have a Wagyu beef. That's a common healing potion in beef form, in goo.
What?
Delicious meat goo.
That's hilarious. I was like, is Draco being a weirdo about Wagyu? I'm like, no, it's Wagyu. I get it. I
It
see
is indeed Wagyu.
How about the
Dude, what?
almost but not quite steak?
I know, right? What's this,
Yeah.
Taco Bell?
I love the quote there. A meat-like alternative for vegetarian. No, contains meat.
Oh my god. That is perfection.
Oh yeah, the tee is great.
That is pretty good.
There is one thing on here you're probably not going to get until much later if you can save the tickets up for it, the Boot of Heckna. But damn is that good if you can get it.
Yes, it is.
I'm just gonna grab some sodas and I'll grab 2 sodas and a corn dog.
Same.
Alright, there's also, if you want to get, like, regular healing potions instead of just the cream soda potions, you could try and find a Heckna handy helper and clonk it to the ground. They're basically machines that spin around the Revelia, dishing out potions and potentially other things as well, but they do not stop. You're gonna have to either hope it gets trapped in something or trip it up yourselves so you can get the damn thing to stop.
Oh, I want the risk.
I can't believe I'm adding 1 corn dog to my inventory.
Exactly. So 2 cream sodas and a corn dog. Hell yeah.
And
I'm not even. I'm eating it right now, so that I'm not even gonna just
Yeah.
hand the cream sodas.
the corn dogs
One-
are basically a ration in D&D.
It's being eaten right now by Puddles, because that's the kind of guy he is.
Hell
Corn
yeah.
dog's
Save
not
it
the
for
weirdest
later.
thing. You should see Snack's
So we get-
inventory. I have
so
a
we
shit
get-
ton of candy.
You
Two,
sure?
cream sodas, by the way, with Draco.
All right. Does anyone want to get any other interesting things like funnel cake or a popcorn swarm, perhaps?
Nope.
I think we're okay for now on this stuff. I don't know how. All this stuff's like within an hour, so I don't like,
Yeah,
so bad. Even if we don't know what we're gonna do next.
that's fair.
I guess you could like take it with you and consume it later, right?
Yeah, you absolutely could. I mean, the only
Oh,
one
okay.
that's time sensitive is the snow cone, because, it's a snow cone.
It'll melt. Right. I want to get a moonshine shot. It's kind of cool.
Right. He will pour you out a wonderful moonshine shot in a nice little shot glass that he puts a lid on so you can put it in your bag if you don't want to have it now.
Yeah, thank you. I'll keep it in my shell.
No worries. Happy to help. Come again.
Hell yeah.
Do you open up your shell like a t-shirt?
We don't even want to imagine it. I'll be honest. just. Oh god.
And the chocolate whoopsies are a fun little gamble that you could do. Could be anything you get in that falling into that chocolate fountain. Could be a magic item, perhaps. Could be tickets. Could just be some random tchotchke or something.
A diamond ring.
I feel tempted to do it just because. Fuck it.
Do it.
1, 2, 3,
Give me a chocolate whoopsie.
Alright, let's see what you find. You, get a weird rectangular thing. Like, I say weird, but this seems like the most normal thing. But you're in the Revelia. You know what these chocolate whoopsies normally look like. And after chomping down on the chocolate around it, you manage to find a ticket booklet with 25 red tickets in it.
Whoa!
Dogs. Usagi's fighting back his gambling urges.
About game. So you want to go to you just want to make a beeline straight for the casino.
Listen,
Look, we can...
I've created I created this headcanon that I love drinking and I love gambling.
Look, we can go to the flophouse after the job is done, alright? Or maybe it'll lead us there. I don't know where the hell he went.
As long as there's food.
Gentlemen, why don't we just make our way to Locks?
Yeah.
I definitely can't be outdue by Sophie. Hey, let's go!
You make your way to the Lost and Found. Locks haunt around the Revelia, and as you make it there, you see Locke screaming out of the window of his wagon at himself? I'm beside myself! Please slaughter this dupe so I don't have to see myself like this! There's a lock outside of the Lost and Found, and a lock inside the Lost and Found. You've been here long enough to know that Locke cannot leave his wagon. He was punished for trying to escape the Revelia, so the one outside the wagon is probably the fake.
That lock is breaking character. We must defeat it.
This some kind of 2-for-1 special?
Now, gentlemen, let's punish the bird for leaving.
Alright, I will take you over to the battle map. Feel free to change the positioning you guys are in. I just sort of have you arranged in a line.
Oh, this way.
Oh god, the colors.
I have not drinking enough.
Time.
I'm not drinking enough white.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, look, I needed a circus battle map for any situation, and this seemed like the perfect one. But like I said, feel free to reposition yourselves while we're rolling for initiative, because I don't know what your actual marching order would be. It probably wouldn't be this straight line.
I'm gonna be up frontish.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Let's front on him.
I do think
Yep.
Chuckles Magoof is probably going to be in the back being a bard.
Bards.
He's the glue
Yeah,
that keeps
Luxon would be right where he is. I mean, he's a sorcerer. He doesn't want to go too far, like in front of everybody else.
That makes sense.
This wonderful initiative.
Okay.
Don't make me go first again. Don't do
Wow.
it.
Well, hold on. There's also Fake Lock. Maybe he'll roll more.
He did.
He did.
Great.
Alright. Descending order.
Is everyone rolled in?
I believe so. One.
We're
two,
mixing
three.
Luxon.
Oh, yeah. Daluna, we need you to roll in. Oh, wait. No, you did roll initiative, I think. Hold on.
He ain't cook his
See it
token,
in
I think.
chat.
Let me try it again. Here we go.
What is this, amateur hour?
There we go. Alright, was it. What did you roll originally? This.
The return.
Wait, one.
Oh, it didn't. I rolled it. It didn't actually click out. So yeah. So that was on me. Sorry about that.
No worries.
I guess I didn't press the button right away, or right on.
No worries.
Right on.
But damn, those initiative rolls are low. Goddamn.
Going great, guys.
Hey, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Initiative's the one time where a nat 1 is okay.
Alright.
Yep. Yep. You just remind me. Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Look, I'm clearly the real Locke. The one in there is the imposter.
Why'd you leave your wagon?
Shut up! And he's gonna walk up to Usagi, very clearly agitated. And he's going to begin
Pretty
it.
suspicious if you ask me.
He's going to attack you with a dagger. Haha! Does a 17 hit.
Ow.
Okay. So
That is my armor class.
first you're going to take 6 points, and let me just double check this. Attack and has person in fact he doesn't have allies. So then he would not get that. Okay, good to know. A 13 won't hit. And he
Ow.
pulls out a short sword, and that also will not hit.
Interesting.
So he's not doing very good.
I reduced that damage.
Alright. Wait, let me... Does he have... He does not have a reaction. Good to know. Alright. So that is it for Locke. Meaning it's Puddles' turn.
Okie dokie. We're gonna start with some cantrip action here. I think. Well, I don't know. I don't want to see his health bar before I start digging into my spells here, but
Oh, should be there. Give me just a hot sec.
I mean, I can see the bar. It's not like no, I don't know what the number is yet. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Like I don't
gotcha.
know if I hit him, like how much. I don't know what we're dealing with yet. So
That's fair.
going first sucks doodles. Anyway, okay. So bonus action. Hoarfrost will give me cold damage to my weapon. It's a 2d4 cold at level 5, and I will hit him with my warhammer. Make an attack. What's the +2? Oh, I don't know why bless was on there. Sorry. So it's a 12, which probably misses.
Hello?
Oh, sorry, I was looking at something. That is...
I'm sure 12 of them is.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess that was my turn then.
It is time for Miss...
Oh! And I very slowly try to melee him.
Alright, it's time for Mr. Magoof. Let's see. Oh man, what an awful bird you are. Your feathers are all out of place. Have some decorum. Vicious mockery.
Nice.
Alright, wisdom saving throw, guys. Let's see it.
Right, and lock. Wisdom save. That is a 12, which definitely does not beat Magoof's spell save. Wait, why are you doing a wisdom saving throw?
I thought we all had to do it. I'm sorry.
No, that's Magoof doing it on lock.
Oh, okay.
It's just one vicious mockery.
You had to hold yourself. You had to hold in your laughter.
It was a pretty good burn. Right, and that will be it for Mr. Magoof in the back. It is now Lucian's turn. Daluna.
Alright, so Luxon would just come right here, so he doesn't hit any of the others. And he's just gonna shatter, or should not shatter, chromatic orb this guy.
Alright.
And well, I rolled that, but let me also roll this. See what this does.
Right.
Okay, good.
And a 17 will hit.
And like I explained to you earlier, it's all fire damage. And he opens his mouth, lets out a relatively small burp.
Alright, so roll that chromatic damage. Oof.
Fire damage.
Nice. There we go.
Goddamn.
That's it for me.
Alright, that brings us to Pepper.
Yay! Bonus action. Hex.
Okay. So let's see. Curse creature, till spell ends, deal extra. Also, choose an ability. And there is no. Well, what's the save for this?
There is none.
Oh, okay, there is none.
It just happens.
I noticed the
Mhm.
spell save on the bottom, so that threw me off. Alright, so what ability are you choosing? For him to have
Let's-
disadvantage.
Let's go with Dex.
Good choice.
And then that along with what is this? Oh, okay, never mind, not that part. Okay. So I will now cast with cantrip Eldritch Blast.
Alright,
Hell yeah.
21
that will hit.
21.
or 3.
Plus,
Plus, I also have Agonizing Blast, so I can add a 5 to that.
so that would be an 8. And don't you have 2 blasts because you are level 5?
Yes.
I believe you get another
Yep.
bolt. Also, you have your D6 from the Hex.
Yep. D6 from the Hex. Oh. 1.
Damage is damage.
Hell yeah.
And then the
Look,
second one. 25.
Is definitely going to hit.
6.
Right, and roll that d6.
6.
Max.
Nice.
All right. And I believe that would bring us to Usagi.
Okay. You've gone out of... You went against the script. So, just gonna casually walk behind and swing twice. With my long katana.
Oh my god. The washing pole.
A 17 will hit.
9.
All right. Whoops, not 9 health, minus 9, damn it. You hit him so hard it took out almost all of his health in one shot.
That'll
Damn,
be
dude.
a...
14 will not hit.
Is there a bonus with flanking?
Yes, that would bring you to 16, which just barely isn't enough.
Ah. And I'm going to offhand
Okay.
my last attack. Pull out a small hatchet. That'll be 18.
That will hit.
So that'll just be a 4.
Right, so 4. Alright. This replica is starting to look a little rough. You see it sort of phasing in and out of reality in front of your eyes. But it is
That is my turn.
Locke's turn, or lack thereof. Alright, he's kind of caught in a really bad position. If he moves back, that's 2 opportunity attacks against him. So he has no choice but to stand and fight. He's gonna turn to Usagi and dagger. A 15 is not gonna hit you.
No.
And swing back around for puddles. An 11 won't hit you.
No. No, no.
Actually, he has disadvantage on the first one because of the vicious mockery, and has disadvantage because of the hex. It's got double disadvantage.
Double disadvantage.
And a 14
God's gonna put a
ain't gonna hit.
on you.
So Locke's copy is not doing so hot. Puddles.
Yeah, good try though.
And I'm just gonna, I'll take, I've got a shield on, but I'll take with my both hands and try to do a Warhammer attack again. Hoarfrost is still active. Let's see if we can get a hit, because I've got the +2. Yeah.
That's certainly gonna hit.
Alright, so Hoarfrost adds 2d4 cold. Let's go. 15.
Ooh.
It's looking real rough.
Dude, Max? Was that like, oh, that was really fucking close on the damage. That's awesome.
Yeah, damn.
Alright, that's me.
All right.
Beautiful performance.
Right.
So good.
We're gonna go to Mr. Magoof, who's going to move over this way, so he's in a better position. Hey! Phony Locke! Got a pie for ya! That's gonna hit. For 5 acid damage, which is just enough to take Locke down. You watch as
Acid
this
pie.
greenish pie... Actually, let me just show you the description, because it has the gif.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, Skeletor's getting hit by a pie!
That's amazing.
So you watch as this weird green pie flies towards Locke and hits it square in the face, and you watch as his face dissolves away. And that cutting in and out of reality keeps happening as it becomes nothing more than a pile of goo. And that takes care of that.
That was like a creamy situation.
Indeed it was.
Good show, everyone.
Beautiful.
All right. We should go see what the deal is with actual Locke in his wagon, huh?
I am Kokar. Or Kotar.
Exactly.
Yes, yes, yes.
So you make your way into the wagon, and Locke thanks you. Oh, thank goodness you got rid of that dupe. The professor, as he called himself, gave me a bunch of magical items, and one was a default. It malfunctioned and created that duplicate that could leave the wagon, and it pissed me off. Thank you. So, I should give you something as a reward. Let me...
I want to say, like, specifically, he was like, you, like, that, those two were, you can't leave?
Oh, no, I can't. Punishment for trying to leave the Revelia.
Why would you ever want to leave? This place is delightful.
Yeah, it's the happiest place there is.
Sure.
It has
Okay,
pudding.
okay.
He thinks very carefully before he says anything else. Just wanted to get home. Anyway, you deserve a reward for getting rid of that. Let me just dig around here. He pulls out a scroll. This will help you locate any creature you might be looking to find, and I will give you your choice of one potion that I have in my stock here. So, he's willing to give you any potion that is worth 50 red tickets or less that he has at his disposal, which is everything you see in the list except for the Boot of Heckna in the Felix's shop, but also, let me grab a Heckna's Handy Helper to tell you other potions that are technically available in this. Where is my Heckna Handy Helper? There he is. Okay, so, other potions that you could get. A potion of speed costs 15 red tickets. It is haste in a bottle, basically. You could get a potion of gaseous form for 14 red tickets. He has moonshine shots, of course, the fireball shots, potions of resistance. Depending on what flavor of resistance you want, that's up to you, because each potion of resistance is 10 red tickets. If you want resistance to fire, necrotic, poison, ice, lightning, whatever, you could get one of those. And that is the list of potential potions you could be getting. Of course, healing potions are only 5 red tickets, but the reward here says that he gives you one potion of your choice worth 50 red tickets or less, so decide amongst yourselves what the one potion you would like is.
Do we all get one potion, or just
No,
one?
it is one potion. It doesn't say
Haste is
each in
always
there.
good. Haste is always good.
Haste is always amazing.
I was like, I kind of want haste.
Ace it is.
Like, I was gonna say either haste or the moonshine shot, because look, it's Draco. We have to at least cast fire or moonbeam for him once.
It's true.
Oh, I already got
got
one. I'm
one.
not gonna do it at some
Yeah,
point.
we have a whole emote and everything for Moonbeam. In fact, we have 2 emotes.
Wow. More than one.
Yeah, one is the Ray variant.
Nice. Yeah, one's good. Or haste is good.
All right.
Haste is good.
So whoever wants to take that haste potion, you are now the proud owner of a Need for Speed potion, aka a potion of speed.
And what was the scroll again?
A scroll of locate creature, which, you know, might help
Pep-
you in your current problem.
Oh. Yeah, that'd be probably nice
Pepper
for the
will-
dwarf boy.
Pepper will grab that.
All right.
And how she cricks her neck like Alistair does. So where'd the professor go?
Well, he didn't say where he was heading after here. That scroll, however, should be able to find exactly where he went.
Okay. She looks to the scroll.
All right. Simple enough to cast. You unfurl it and you speak the words, and I'm going to let you flavor how exactly the spell of locate creature works as you cast it from the scroll.
So, as she casts this, she calls out the professor's name. And basically, it becomes a map of the Revelia and has a little dot on it where where we're at, and then where the target's at.
Alright, let me grab his token so I can show everyone in real time what it looks like. So, of course, you see your group over here, except instead of Puddles, it would be you, because you're the one who cast the spell. Where are our special targets? Here you are. You notice that he seems to be in the funhouse right now. Boop, boop, boop. The funhouse is a little strange. Getting from one room to another is a little difficult unless you have an idea where you're going. And as you walk to the funhouse proper to find one Augustus Von Splats, I think this is a good place for us to take a quick break, stretch our water, drink our legs, all that fun stuff.
Delicious.
Let's pop in. We'll be right back after these messages.
I'm skipping.
Don't touch those dials.
Alright, someone entertain chat while I go.
Yeah, Hoshi, I think you can adjust your like attacks and spell casting on Eldritch Blast to just add charisma automatically to the damage.
Oh, chat, have you been liking Luxon so far?
Delightful.
I'm having way too much fun with the new board I have. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm gonna totally use this. Also apologize, I realized I still needed to do one homework assignment for this week that's due right now at midnight, and I just wanted to get that done, so that's why I wasn't really talking that much.
It's fine.
But that is done now. I got an 85 on it, so I'm good.
Okay, that should be good now.
Real quick, with water.
I forget I just have a hole in my inventory. Just a hole.
I'll just wait until I get to use my pack weapon.
Delightful.
It's in the picture. When she gets to be a murder hobo, then it will come out. Until then, no.
I've returned. Apologies, folks.
I have also returned.
It is fine.
Oh, good timing.
We are on break.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, thank you.
Rally Roost, the pumpkin boost.
I'm back.
By the way, we were apparently raided by Beowulf the Bounty Hunter. I don't know if he's still here or not, but thank you for raiding in. Hope your stream went well.
Yeah, same.
So, you know what's fun? Like I told you, I've been drawing cards to figure out where exactly you guys have been. Both the first one and the second one were heart cards. Only the last one was different.
Are the cards, Draco?
It's true. Hard the cards.
Beaver Warrior!
The last one was a spade. 2 hearts and a spade.
I played one card face down and end my turn.
Draco, you said that Locke sold some things, right? Is there like a little sheet somewhere?
Oh, yes, actually. So let me
The lost
grab
and
his
found,
stuff.
right?
Yes, he is the lost and found. I know I have.
I was
his
wondering
stuff
why it
around
wasn't up
here.
yet.
Where are you, lost and found? I know I have it in here somewhere. Where is it?
Since we're on break, I just kind of want to see if I can grab something really quick.
Ticket, toy maker, store inventories. Here
Potentially
we go.
grab something.
Players info. Let me show you. All right, since I copied it straight from there, it only has that magical item. I might want to grab some other stuff to change his inventory, but right now this is what he has. I do need to roll to see what certain things he has are, but this is base what he has. You know what? I will put in... I do have some stuff here, so let me... I'm gonna change his stuff in real time. He does have magic items. Right now he's got boots of false tracks, a bag of tricks, and an animal balloon. I will roll what color
Wait,
that
what color?
is.
Oh god.
So, if you ask him, he will explain what an animal balloon is. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me roll to see what you get.
Yeah,
It
like
is a
you
red
didn't-
animal balloon.
Is it
I was gonna
red?
say,
Yep, red.
Yes, red.
So let me show you what an animal balloon is. They're fun little
I have
magical
to-
items for those who are new to the animal balloons. It is a magical balloon that is deflated, comes in a variety of colors. As an action, while you hold the balloon, you can blow into it to inhale, and when you do so, the balloon magically twists itself into the shape of a beast, becoming a living creature. The beast appears in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you and is immune to poison damage and the poison condition. In addition, its usual traits, the type of beast, determine the color of the balloon, chosen by me, shown in the following table. Because it is a red one, you are getting a dire wolf if you buy the red animal balloon.
They were 15 red tickets, right?
I believe so. Oh no, 20 red tickets for a magical item.
It's not bad.
Balloon. And that's a free summon of a dire wolf, basically.
What do the bag of tricks do?
Let me grab that one again. Copy.
Bag of tricks. Bag of tricks.
The bag of tricks. This is an ordinary bag made from gray, rust, or tan cloth. It appears empty. Reaching inside the bag, however, reveals the presence of a small, fuzzy object. The bag weighs half a pound. You can use an action to pull the fuzzy object out of the bag and throw it up to 20 feet. When the object lands, it transforms into a creature you determine by rolling a d8 and consulting a table that responds to the color. That's right. Let me look at them and I will tell you what color of bag you're dealing with. Let's go with...
Another one.
Let's go with gray. The creature's friendly towards you and your companions. It's very similar to the animal balloon, except instead of knowing what you're going to get, it's pure random chance what you get. The gray bag can summon a weasel, a giant rat, a badger, a boar, a panther, a giant badger, a dire wolf, or a giant elk. They are in the order that I said them, so that's 1 through 8.
It's not a bad item too.
No, that one's pretty good. It is a uncommon, wondrous item. Edit. Gray bag of tricks. Alright, I have now updated the Lost and Found's inventory. Was there anything anyone wanted to buy from it?
Not at the moment.
I don't have any money.
Well,
I have 30. I have 31. If someone wants an item, I can. basically
Alright.
load.
You want to get one of the magic items for the party or something?
Oh yeah, you could.
Yeah, because
grab
with like the
one.
bag of tricks and the red animal balloon, it's basically a summon if anyone wants to run a summoner build.
Yeah.
It is very useful, actually.
I kinda do want the red buffoon animal.
So, how much? Well, we can split the cost. Like, how much would you want to?
I could put down 10.
And I'll put down the rest of it, which will be
10, right? It's 20.
Another 10.
Yeah.
20 total.
Oh my
All right.
god. I would have to change
Yeah.
the color, but I looked up wolf balloon animal and I'm totally making this a token, even though it's not the right
no.
color.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Okay.
There. Oh, sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it in the voice. Here you go, my dear.
My lady.
Yep, the lady.
Huh? Yes?
Yeah, and it works then.
As Usagi courteously hands you the red balloon.
Okay, thank you.
Totes adorbs.
Oh, puddles.
In honor of James Earl Jones' birthday off that commercial.
Totes my goats.
Totes my
Oh my god, I remember that commercial.
Totes my goats.
Oh,
That's old.
yeah, now I'm remembering it.
That man just turned like 93 or some shit.
God damn.
Wild.
There we go. Alright, now I just need to work on making this balloon animal token. You see, open with... There we go. Which shouldn't take long, but are we all back and ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
The only other buying question I would ask, because it says, oh, like, cost for, like, armor. Is that just all armor, or,
Okay, so...
like, heavy armor costs 20? Would it just be, like, basic chain, or can I upgrade already?
So, you can upgrade already. It's any heavy armor would cost 20 red tickets. I would just have to
That's
roll to
nice.
see if he has it in stock.
I could spend all my money and fucking get plate armor already.
You could.
Be ridiculous.
Fuck it. Does he have it?
Alright, let's roll and see what he got.
Let's see.
Unfortunately, I don't have any plate armor in at the moment. Sorry, dear.
Darn.
It's all just like base stuff, right? It's like nothing like no plus anything.
Sorry. Yeah, there's it's not magical, it's just the regular armors.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's
I mean,
fine.
my shell's my armor, but I can use shields.
True.
I mean, shell and a shield is pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh well. I'm good. Maybe he'll have some more fun stuff next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess when we're all ready to go, Draco, you could take down the BRB and we'll continue the show.
Alright.
Heckna will get mad.
You the shit show, am I right?
Oh, the...
Oh, that's a shit show? Nah.
You know, you got away from the monkeys, remember?
Yeah. I think the barrel would have
You're
worked.
You're welcome.
Thank God I dodged the poop.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't have to do reflex. A deck save, since you were in front of me.
Yeah, I was going to do that, but I'm like, nah, it's fine.
It's shit on.
My character cares too much about his personal image, otherwise I would have said fuck it and he kept the stain on him the entire time.
Oh,
That's
unfortunately.
Oh, holy God.
horrendous.
I was
If I look at monkey poop on me, those would be some dead monkeys.
I was really hoping I'd get the full balloon in there, but just because the positioning of it, I can't get the tip of the nose. Oh well.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Ooh.
What would you guys do without me?
Order. Yes.
I don't know what we would do.
I don't know, Maxie. You're that for cook.
Fucking goofy. Oh my god.
Your dad doesn't make love, son. Your dad for hook.
Oh god. Why would you say such a thing? I mean...
I didn't even use my normal goofy voice I use for your Kingdom streams, Draco.
Yeah.
Wars.
Like,
I would have been able to talk the rest of the day if I had.
Your dad.
Oh, I'm just a basic bitch.
Goddamn. Okay.
Isaac bitch.
Alright, I finished the token should you choose to summon it anytime soon. I just gotta put it in and make it the proper size.
Should you choose
Delightful.
to accept?
Okay, it's in. And you all make your way into Heckna's funhouse. It takes some time to properly find where he is, but while you're using the map, it changes to look like Heckna's funhouse proper. And you all realize that it seems that Professor Augustus Von Splats has found his way into Sophie the Chandler of Flesh's lab.
Oh hell no, I'm not letting this bitch get the credit for this shit. She goes barging in.
Okay, and I will bring you to the funhouse once I am done getting the dire wolf set up. HP. There we go. You're
Yeah,
summoning.
do it again.
Oh no.
It's very unbecoming of a lady to show jealousy. But I can understand.
Save. All right, I have our balloon animal, and I will
She
bring.
stops to look at you as her eyes go red. That's
Yeah, I said I understand. And it's unbefitting of a lady to be jealous, but for the graces of the wonderful Heckna, your feelings are justified.
look here, mister. I am not a lady. I'm a woman. As she walks.
All right. Let us go to Sophie's lab. Why isn't it playing the proper? Okay, there it goes. It just took a little while to shift to House of Wax. Oh, whoops! I gotta get rid of one token that's here and put one that isn't here.
Yeah, swap puddles again too.
And swap puddles.
And remove the lost and found from the unseen.
Let's shrink.
All the above.
Oh, come on.
Just do your job, Draco.
I mean,
Puddles has to get into costume every time we change scene.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
Really, this is Puddles' fault for not changing his costume midway through. Come on.
It's accurate. His former self keeps like blinking in and out.
Yeah.
Ooh, lore chat.
Lord!
The Puddles.
I am the
Lord.
shadow of the true self.
If all this stuff keeps happening, Heckna's just gonna get angry, Draco.
Anyway. So, you find the professor tearing apart Sophie's lab, digging through piles of parchment and knocking over various concoctions. Before he can stop them, Von Splats knocks a lever, which causes two half-finished candelabrons to slide out of the wax press. Candelabrons are new to the Revelia at this point in time. They're big hulking behemoths, but it looks like these ones are about half done. Whoop.
Huh.
And here is the professor in question. but it is time for everyone to roll initiative.
You probably want to adjust the camera for stream, Draco.
What? Why? Do they need to see
And
things?
All that
be right
beautiful
back.
main footage.
Stop
Wait,
rolling so
we-
good on initiative, Puddles. Damn it!
Damn, Puddles.
Stop it!
Here I go.
No!
Yes!
No!
I love the fighter.
There
Yeah.
we go. All right, let's see how we did.
Fucking Puddles.
Let's see. So you have. So the clown bard would actually go first because it has a better dex.
Yes, Chuckles McGoof, your boss, would go first. He has a +3. Just barely he beats you out. But Puddles
I'm
is
okay
up
with that.
first.
Great. That's ideal. Okay, so I guess what do I want to do? I will do. Let's throw some spiritual weapon out there.
All right. So where are you putting it? Positioning.
Out here by the
Okay.
it's a wax thing, candle
yeah,
or something.
Candelabron.
Candelabron, got it.
And what is your spiritual weapon? Could be whatever you want.
It is a red shell.
Okay, perfect. I'm on red. So let me do my best rendition of a shell.
Hell yeah. I'll take it.
There we go. At least she considers themselves lucky that it wasn't a blue shell.
Exactly. I'm not quite high enough level for blue shell yet. We're on red shells, guys. And then I can make a ranged spell attack with it. 16.
16 will hit.
Hey, nice. And then that was level 2. Yeah, sweet. 7 damage.
Okay. 7. All right.
All right, and that's a bonus action.
It is.
So I'm gonna run in and hit with my warhammer too.
Okay.
Run in right here, and actually, this is very interesting. Now I have a conundrum.
Wait. Before you run in, I realize there's something that triggers when it hits that you would see happening.
Okay.
So let me first move you back a little bit. And as the red shell hits, wax explodes out from him.
Mm-hmm.
Since he's combined, basically the body is mostly wax. When it gets hit in a 10-foot radius sphere, wax bursts out from it. So let me measure that out real quick. Boop, boop. Actually, it would be towards the center.
Interesting.
Snap to corner. So let's do like doo. So that didn't hit your shell because your shell doesn't have health. But you do know now that when they get hit, wax explodes out. And that's not a good time.
Not a good time. I feel that. Okay, so that will change things a touch. So I will instead, I'm going to... So I'm not... Am I on, like, line of sight right now? Or am I kind of behind the door?
Let me see. Let me give him some vision and see what he's working with. Yeah, he can just barely see you.
Okay, so I can see him, so I will do... Well, I'm gonna push in the room right here. Just to move in a little bit, get out of the doorway for everybody. And I'm going to do... So I did a level spell, now I'm going to do cantrip. I will do... I'm going to try this one out. This is Starburst. Mode of Starlight to appear. And... It will do 2d8 damage unless they make a successful charisma save.
Interesting. Alright, let me see. You know, I'm sure this will be shocking to you, but this wax-covered monstrosity, not the most charismatic. That is a 12.
Sweet.
Like, look at this man. How could you say that's not charismatic?
Oh my god. Horrendous.
But,
Alright,
Beautiful
so
face.
14 radiant.
minus 14, and how would you like to flavor your starburst?
That's a very interesting question.
That's
So
a good question, Mega Man.
yeah, right. So Puddle runs in, kind of runs in and is like, let's lighten up the party. And a burst of light pops behind or on top of this wax creature, and then it explodes into confetti and does radiant damage.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Now it's time for the candelabron. First, this one just got hit a bit. He's going to go right up to Puddles, and he's going to try and glop ya. Actually,
Glop me?
considering... Hold on. I just realized, since y'all are just so beautifully positioned in this doorway, he might have a different strategy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's go.
So let me get the
Eat me.
proper measurement here. And yeah, we'll do snap to corners from his center. Doot. So you see that 30-foot cone I've just made? That's everyone in the hallway. A wave of wax spreads across the floor as he slams his arms into the ground. And I need everyone in there to make a DC strength saving throw, or you're going to be entombed in wax.
Strength saving.
Any creature...
Alright. I have 0 on this chat. Let's go.
Oof! What a shit. Wow, we're all...
no.
Oh, this is really
Oh,
bad.
friends.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Well,
you are
I think
blinded,
I have something.
restrained, suffocating, and you're vulnerable to fire damage. Creature can break free from the wax if it or another creature within 5 feet takes an action to make an athletics check, and they succeed, or the entombed creature takes any fire damage, which will melt the wax. But you will take the fire damage because you're inside melting wax. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, so far, every single person is entombed in wax.
sweet.
And, yeah, nope. Mr. Magoof does not do much better. You are all currently entombed in wax.
What were the
let's
conditions?
go.
What was the conditions?
So, you are blinded, restrained, suffocating, and have a vulnerability to fire damage.
Huh. The good news, guys, is I can hold my breath, so I'm not suffocating. I'm fine.
Good for you.
Good luck, everybody else.
Yeah, Chad, this is for you. It's really dumb. Anyway.
Let me get everyone marked with their current problems.
Who needs to breathe, am I right?
Yeah, air is for squares.
It's for stupid.
And there we go. And of course, Puddles. I mean, on the plus side, you don't take damage yet.
That's true. My eyes!
You just are currently entombed in a giant cocoon of wax, which probably isn't good if you have claustrophobia.
Wow, it's like a second shell.
Look, my character is too crazy to care. He's just more annoyed that he can't burn himself out.
You're gonna
Or wait,
kill yourself
Danny.
having fire damage. Yeah, you're gonna like crit yourself.
I mean, yeah, you can certainly do that. You'll just do the damage to yourself, being inside the thing you're trying to hit.
That seems fun.
It is a way to escape, though. It's totally up to you if you want to do that.
Crit yourself.
And now we have the candelabron that is right near the professor, who's going to attack the shit out of him. A 10 will not hit. Even a wizard isn't going to get hit with a 10. And that's a natural goddamn 1. Candelabra
let's
over
go.
here just cannot hit to save his life. Although, to be fair, he was just born like a few seconds ago, so cut him some slack.
That's what they all say.
Let's see what I rolled for him. That is a... What was... Okay, so for 2 rounds, he swings his arm, and the professor ducks out of the way. The arm bounces off of the machine behind it, and he smacks himself in the head. For 2 turns, that candelabron is stunned. I kid you not. Motherfucker stunned himself.
Nice. Stun yourself.
Oh, also, another very important thing. Let me grab the candelabron. It was at the start of their turn, so... Before you were entombed in wax, you notice as some of the wax of their body started filling in the wounds you created.
Oh. Boo.
And that does it for their turn. It is now the professor's turn. He doesn't like being in this position that he's currently finding himself in. Let's see, what does he have? Well, he's got that. Does have that. You know what? I think he's going to cast that. Whoop! You all don't know, but Professor Augustus Von Splats has cast invisibility on himself. He's going to get the fuck out of there.
That's fair.
And that'll be it for his turn. Pepper, you're suffocating in a tomb of wax. Would you like to use your action to try and get the fuck out of here? Hoshi?
Yes.
You're suffocating in a tomb of wax. Would you like to use athletics to get out of it?
Yes.
Alright, then roll that athletics check. Well, that's a
Oof.
natural 1.
A 1 and a 20. Holy shit.
So, oh my god.
The duality of D&D right there, guys.
And so there isn't
Damn.
much you can do in this position now, so we're gonna move on to Magoof, who, let's see, does he have any fire-based spells to get himself out that way?
Oh, I guess just to be teacher's pet here, if you're suffocating, can you do verbal components?
I don't believe you can.
Interesting.
Suffocation rules. Let me grab the rules just so I can be sure on suffocation. Alright, so a creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its constitution modifier. When the creature runs out of breath or is choking, it can survive for a number of rounds equal to its con mod. At the start of its next turn, it drops to 0 hit points and is dying. If it can't regain hit points or be stabilized until it can breathe again. For example, a creature with a constitution of 14 can hold its breath for 3 minutes. If it starts suffocating, it has 2 rounds to reach air before it drops to 0. So, just so we know, what is everyone's con modifier?
I have a 3.
Got a 2.
I have a 2.
So
I
3.
have a 2.
You have a 2. You have a 2. You said
Look at
you
all
had
these
a
twos.
2. And what about
Great.
Mr. Magoof? Why, he's got a 1.
Great.
Boss!
Yeah, the boss is in a bit of trouble.
TPK incoming.
So we'll see if he can manage to break free from this. Okay, 18. He breaks free from his wax cocoon. Oh, thought I was a goner. Oh shit, everyone else is... Fuck. Lucian.
Alright, so I'm doing the risk. He's gonna cast Firebolt,
Okay.
which I believe, yep, that's a cantrip, so there's no, or Wild Magic Surge.
Does it have a verbal component?
Let me.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Actually, it doesn't have a verb.
No, it does.
Yeah, V.
VS. Verbal
Oh yeah, it
somatic.
does. Shit.
I'm sorry.
Imagine
everyone.
being
I
a
had to ask.
spellcaster. It's
I
fine.
know, right?
Yeah.
At least your spiritual weapon does not require anything else. He's just
Yeah,
vibing.
it's just up. It's just
Yeah.
vibing.
It can free you.
And you know, that is a good point. Could also free some other folks.
Red shell myself.
Alright, so since that plan won't work, would you like to roll the athletics to try and break free?
Yes, let's try that instead then. Athletics, strength of 0, let's go!
Oof.
Yeah.
Alright. So you have one round left before you're out of air. No pressure.
Oof.
Usagi?
I gotta try to flex.
Oh,
Oh
my god.
my god.
No way.
I end my turn.
Alright.
You just killed the
Puddle,
party
save
breaker.
us.
Oh my
Yep,
god.
TPK.
You got 2 turns.
TPK. TPK.
God damn.
Well, I guess I should try to. Is it an action to try to make the athletics? I guess is that
Yes, that is your action to do the athletics check.
okay. Is it better to bonus action attack myself to free myself and then use an action to free someone else? I don't guess it matters. Either way, I can still use a.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me try athletics, I guess, to see if I can bust out. And if not, I'll use my bonus to hit myself.
Okay.
18.
You break free.
Ah, that was a good nap. Oh shit!
Yeah, we have a bit of a problem, Puddles. Rest of the party's covered in wax.
That's a bit of a sticky situation.
I'll say.
And I will bonus action use spiritual weapon to, I guess, try to free Unagi.
Alright.
Yeah.
I
Am I
get
gonna roll an attack or?
well, let me move this so I can grab your shell properly. There we go. Move that over to there, and yeah, that's how we'll do it.
Okay. 17.
17 will
A
hit.
17 will hit. Yeah.
Nice.
So,
All right.
sure enough,
11 force.
the wax shatters around your face, Usagi, and you can breathe once more. You're gonna have to shake a bit the rest of it off, but that's not gonna be an issue.
You got red shelled, bitch.
I'm just gonna stare at a wax part of my face, just how beautiful it looks, in a singular tear.
Whoa.
All right. I guess that's me. It's action bonus.
Alright. Now it's the Candelabron's turn, and they will begin to get some health back.
It's going great, guys.
Not finding,
Nope. The one
Where-
up there is still stunned.
Oh yeah, you're right. Why am I grabbing him?
He's vibing.
Draco.
So, let me roll a d6 to see if he gets his wave of wax back. He sure doesn't. So he's just gonna unload on Puddles with a glop attack. A 14 will
Do
not
it.
hit you.
It sure won't.
And an 18?
Will not hit.
Alright. Well, that does it for that Candelabron. It is now for Professor Von Splats. Let me take a look at
That
what
shell
he's
defense,
got
bro.
going on.
Shell defense.
Spell tag. Let me see what spells count. What is the range on that one?
This is the best worst character I've ever made.
Clerics, man.
Oh, that wouldn't work. He would have to be closer for that. He might be able to help if he wants to help you guys. Yeah. That makes sense that he would want to. You're kind of in the way of his only exit, so reasonably he's going to want to try and get the one that's in the way gone. So from behind the candelabra, you see a splay of colors shoot out as he casts... Where are you? Where's color spray? I know you have it. Damn it. Charm person, enthrall shatter. I just saw it. What the hell? Fear, enthrall, invisibility. Am I wrong and he doesn't have it? I could have swore he did. Oh, I see the problem. I'm looking at the wrong sheet. That would do it.
That would do it.
Color spray.
Draco.
Is he gonna... he's probably gonna cast it at 3rd level. This seems like a bit of a problem, this creature.
Interesting.
So, dazzling array of flashing lights. Roll 6d10. The total is how many hit points the creature of this spell can affect. I mean, there's only the one, so... creature's 15-foot code originating from you are affected in ascending order the current hit points. Ignoring conscious creatures, starting with the creature at the lowest current hit points. Creature affected by the spell is blinded until the start of your turn. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to the next creature with the next lowest. Oh, I see how it works. So it's a sliding scale of blindness. Well,
Yeah.
the way he has it, it only is going to hit the candelabron. So the candelabron is now blinded.
Nice.
I mean, you have to roll. You have to roll how much.
Well, I don't think it has to, like, take away his hit points. It's that as many hit points as it is, and then you move on to the next one. So, like, if he had, I don't know, let's say for the sake of argument, 24 hit points. He doesn't, but just for this. And I rolled 25. I would take down all of his hit points and then move on to the next creature in the wave. I mean, I could still roll it, but...
Yeah,
I mean, you might roll not enough.
Yeah,
That's always a good...
D10.
And since you upcasted it, that's an extra 2d10, so that'll be 10d10 if you're using a level 3.
Okay,
Oh my
so roll it. That is 54, which isn't all of his hit points, but I think it still blinds him.
Yeah, I think he just has to hit whatever current it is, so...
And he has a special other thing. The real reason why I used the color spray is he's got Razzle. When he deals an extra 2d6 psychic damage when he hits a target with a weapon or spell attack and has advantage on the attack roll. He's invisible, so of course he does. So he's going to deal that extra damage from the spell. And he's also got... Actually, no, I'll probably do Dazzle in exchange of Razzle, because he casts an illusion spell. An illusion spell 1st level or higher. Each creature within 15 feet of Augustus who can see them cast the spell must make a con saving throw or be... Oh, it's a double blind. Then never mind. He's blinding it and he's using the Razzle to take the damage on him. So that's a pretty hefty color spray. 2d6s of damage when it doesn't normally do damage. Alright.
Interesting.
Takes 11 damage. Minus the 11.
Is that a spell attack, though?
Token. Let me see.
They hit with a weapon or a spell attack. No,
Oh.
it's not a spell attack.
Oh, then it would not work for this instance. Then never mind. He has both his Razzle and his Dazzle, and the Candelabron is just blind.
Nice.
Still, though, it's blind. Do with that what you will.
Sorry, newbie DM is like reading rules.
He's like, what does this spell do? Maybe I want to use it.
I know, I was like, ooh, interesting.
Well, Razzle and Dazzle are specific to this NPC.
Right. Still, I just
To be fair,
pay more attention now.
I should have been reading through his sheet before we started, but I did not have the time, unfortunately.
Dude, I feel you. I don't begrudge you at all, man. I feel that.
But now it is Pepper's turn. You are still in a bit of a sticky situation.
Another strength saving throw?
It would be a athletics check.
Athletics. No.
All right. You've got one more turn to try and get out of here, or someone can try to get you out of there. And it is Mr. Magoof's turn. He has to choose who he's going to try and crack out. He's not exactly the most athletic man, but he's going to try and bust you out of there. Actually, does he have a fire spell that he could maybe use? I don't think he does because he's a bard, but I'm just going to check again. Boy, howdy, he sure doesn't.
The only heat he has is vicious mockery.
That's not true. He's got other spells.
I mean, can he just make like a melee attack or something to see if they can get the wax off?
I mean, he does have the shatter spell, but that would do some serious damage to the people inside.
Yeah, yikes.
So I think he's just gonna make the attempt at trying to break you out physically and hope that somebody else helps. All right, let's see if I can manage. Come on, get out of there, Pepper. Nah, he's got nothing. Lucian?
Alright, let's try this again. Can I roll acrobatics? Is that a thing?
I don't think that would work in this situation. I don't see how you're flipping your way out of being surrounded by wax.
Or you snack?
If only.
9! I did 1 better?
Hooray! Well,
Or no, I did 6 better, but even then, I still fucked it up.
yeah, that's unfortunately the last turn. So, at the start of your next turn, you're gonna be at 0 hit points and dying, unless someone can burst you out of there. Usagi, it is your turn.
Oof.
Alright. So do I have to use athletics, or can I, like, hit him with my sword to break him out?
It would have to be athletics.
Alright, let's break him out. 19.
That breaks him out.
Alright. And that's my turn.
Right? Puddles, it is your turn.
I hope that actually came across me doing that huge ass sigh. Or gasp
I
of air.
will bonus action with my spiritual weapon to try and get Pepper out of that wax.
Alright, I'm gonna do a few things. First of all, I'm gonna group this thing together, and then we're gonna move it over to where Pepper is. Move Usagi back. And roll that attack.
Alright. Fingers crossed, folks. Oh, hell yeah.
26 is gonna hit.
Sweet. Spiritual weapon, goat. 6.
Right, a 6. You do manage to crack it a bit, and I'm gonna say that, Pepper, you have advantage on your next shot to break free.
Okay.
Okay.
So this thing's blinded, so it can't take reactions, right?
It sure can.
Sweet. So I want to move. Let's measure. I guess somewhere like down here-ish.
Alright.
Well, I'm in range for like both this and the mage guy.
Mm-hmm.
And folks, it's time for Spirit Guardians.
Let's go!
Okay. So,
Feel the pain, Draco.
what color would you like the aura to be?
Well, let's go red. Let's keep the theme. Let's go red.
Alright, red. And do you consider Augustus Von Splats an ally, or is he actually part of the people getting attacked by the spirit
Oh
guardians?
no, he's taking the damage too.
Alright.
Whether or not it's intentional, I feel like...
And then my last question for you is, what are your spirit guardians?
I think they're little. You know what? You know what? Let's go blue shells. They're little blue shells with wings.
Oh my god. Alright, so...
Let's keep the theme going, folks.
They both manage to save, so they take half of that, which would be 7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, what the hell's... Whose side are you on? I was helping.
Yeah, but you ran from the hotel.
Oh, God.
Listen.
What are you, debt collectors or something?
No, just here for a laugh.
Ugh.
And that's me.
It's trying to figure out where on Earth to go. So let me see. 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2. 1, 2.
Draco, regardless if the creature pass or fails the save, it is still difficult terrain. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he started his turn there. Does it go off on the start of the turn? I don't remember. When affected creature speed is halved when it... Okay, so roll the damage again.
Oh, God, yes. All right. Spirit Guardians. All right.
Right, and he's got to make
15.
a wisdom save with his big meaty 0 in wisdom.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he takes that full 15. And he's going to blindly swing. Oh wait, I also need to check. Does he have the wave? He does. He gets the wave back, but he's not going to use it here. He's going to try and glop Usagi. An 18, I do believe, hits.
He's blind, so it's disadvantage.
Oh, you're right. So that's an 11, which does not hit.
Damn.
So that is a 17, though.
That will hit.
Alright, so you're going to take 9 bludgeoning, 5 fire, and I need you to make a con saving throw or you're getting burned by the wax.
Hell yeah.
Okay, you're fine. You feel the wax begin to, like, touch your skin and it really burns, but you manage to wipe it off before it becomes a serious threat. You almost had a dot. That would have sucked. The other candelabron, still very incapacitated. Right, it's the professor's turn. And he's also got to do a wisdom saving throw. That is a 13. So he's taking the damage.
Oh, sorry. Let me. Sorry. It's just so good. I'm caught up. I'm raptured in this.
Spirit Guardians is fucking great.
Dude, wild.
Not that I would know or anything from any reason.
Right. Not that we didn't get fucked by it last time, but.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
Puddles, a very important question. Is it radiant or necrotic damage?
That is.
It is radiant.
Okay.
It is radiant.
So that is 10 feet to get out of it. And now that's 15 feet. And let's see, what does he want to do? Could do Ray of Frost. Yeah, let's do just a nice little Ray of Frost. That is a natural fucking 20. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that'd be 19 ice damage, and now he can use... Let's see... The Razzle! Additional 2d6 to that.
Oh yeah.
For additional
That's
7.
beefy. 26.
Yep. And that candelabron is looking pretty rough now that he's hit it. Might want to finish off the big hulking monstrosity before you deal with me. Throwing that out there.
Why not both?
15, 20, 25.
2 for 1 special.
Okay, so he can move like... Well, he doesn't want to move right up next to the fucking thing. So he'll just end his turn there. Pepper?
Yay.
So you have advantage on your save.
So roll that athletics.
Yeah.
A 10's not going to be enough.
Oof!
Damn
Right?
it.
So unless someone can break you out, you're going to be at 0 and dying. Usagi! Help Pepper! I don't think I'm beefy enough to do it.
Right.
I did, and failed. I know from experience I'm not good enough to do it right now. Oh my goodness.
Then put the curtains on this wax thing.
Hold on, let me get over. There we go. This seems like a good position. Let's see. Do another pie? Sure, why not? Ooh, that is not gonna hit. He throws another acid cream pie that goes a little wide and hits the wax press over here. Ooh.
Is there anything with blinded?
Yeah, you have advantage to hit
Tell me
a
it takes
blind.
Oh, so that
advantage.
is an 18, which actually
Yeah.
is enough for 9 acid damage, which takes this half-baked candelabron down.
Hell yeah.
It becomes, once again, a pile of ooze as it melts
Blind
into
bitch.
the floor. All right. I mean, we got that one in the corner that's just sort of sitting there, but that might not continue. So that's a bit of an issue. Lucian, you do have fire. You could get Pepper out that way. It would just hurt her a lot.
This will only hurt a lot.
What?
This will only hurt as much as you let it.
You know, it's great that Hem isn't here for this. Could you imagine if Hem got in there and you'd have to set him on fire?
Oh no.
That's awful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would end him. Probably in one shot, even with a low roll.
So I can move, right? So I'm just
Yeah, you
checking.
can now move, because you're out of the wax.
Looks and just comes over here. And just because he wants to end this fucker, he takes a deep breath.
Hey, okay.
Lets out a massive burp. And yeah, this fucker's getting incinerated.
So is that the
Shit.
candelabron over here, or the professor?
Yeah, or the professor.
Okay, so you are aiming at the professor.
Yep.
Right,
I thought
shit.
he's right here, right?
yeah. So
Yeah.
keep in mind, you do need him alive, to some degree. That is a 19. He saves, so he's only taking half of that 28.
Let me roll this real quick. Ooh, it's almost a crit.
Almost, but not quite. Alright, you know, I get the feeling that we might not be friends.
That is 14 points of damage he's taken. I would hope. I don't think you are.
Ugh.
Lucian, Luxon.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Anybody who wants to translate, he literally, like, that one was literally, you're an asshole.
It's probably better you don't know.
I guess I'll take your word for it. Alright, and now it is Usagi's turn.
Alright. Move over. Action. For...
You know what? I'll say because it was dented in before, you do have advantage.
Okay, that's 26.
Because that damage isn't going to go away after the first fit. The 26 does manage to break Pepper out.
Alright. You okay, dear?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm sure she's fine.
Hoshi?
10, 15.
Did we lose Hoshi?
I don't know. Maybe. So I'll use the rest of my movement to get right up to this guy. And action surge.
Now, are your attacks non-lethal? The ones you're about to make?
Yep.
Okay.
Bonus action. Fighting spirit.
Ooh.
You can give yourself advantage on weapon attacks. Okay.
Yep. Advantage.
Strike true.
Alright, first hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
12.
Okay, minus 12.
Second hit. 19. For 10.
10. Yeah, he's looking pretty
And
rough.
bonus action. Crit.
God damn. I don't think he's gonna live through this. Well, he'll live, but he'll be unconscious.
And that's 8.
That is enough to take him down. How do you want to do this?
Whenever Usagi does his fighting spirit, everyone's vision kind of goes dark, as if a black bar appears on the bottom and top of the screen. Cherry blossoms flow through the air, and you just see him quickly sheath the sword. We'll pull out the sword, sheath it, and then all the swift cuts happen later.
He falls a mess. Of course, you held back a little bit since you know he needs to live, but he looks really rough. And he is KO'd. Now to address the wax
Marvelous
monster.
performance. And Usagi's reveling in the display.
Right. It is now Puddles' turn.
Okay, well.
I guess I'm going to move over here-ish. I didn't broadcast that. Let me over here-ish. So that way my radius can get him whenever he goes to move next time, and then I'll move the spiritual weapon. I think it only move 20 feet, so it will just come to here next to me.
All right. Okay.
And I will, because it's funny, I'm going to do shell defense. I'm going to withdraw into my shell.
Okay. Whoop. Dang, I don't really have... Maybe I do have an icon for shell defense. Hold on. Let me look for a sec. That could work. Okay.
So the really dumb thing about a cleric turtle is that I can pop spirit guardians and then do shell defense and get bonus or advantage of my constitution, like all of my saves and stuff. So like,
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
it's really dumb, and I'm sorry everyone that I did this, but I couldn't help myself.
You are fine.
I mean, I literally just cast Fireball in a room, so I don't think that I have any room to complain.
Classic.
But it is the Candelabron's turn, who is stunned. But this is his last turn of stun, so...
And he will take spirit guardians.
He sure will. Candelabron, that is a...
Good old spirit guardians. Only a 7. Takes half.
Yeah, okay, so half of that would be...
3?
Yeah, well, 4.
4?
Because we round up.
Thanks.
And then plus 10. Right, and it is Pepper's turn. You are free!
Finally. She steps into the room. And which character sheet at? What was the spell?
I don't know.
I am going. Going to cast Disparate Whisper
Okay.
at level 3.
Ooh. That is an 8.
Yes.
User's reaction moves far away from you as its speed allows. Well... I mean, he's already at the corner of the room, and moving that way would move him closer, so all he can really do is move to, like, here.
And that will be... Yeah, that was my turn.
Alright, now it's for Mr. Magoof. He's gonna move...
Did the Candelabron move at half speed? Because it was in
Oh,
Spirit Guardians?
That's true. Let me see. So that would be 10 feet to there. That would be 20 feet. And then that'd be 25, which I believe is still under its full movement. Yep. But Mr. Magoof moves up to here, and he is going to use Shatter. Ugh. Nobody tell Sophie if she comes back that I'm the one that did this.
I don't give a fuck.
I just don't want to deal with the fact that she's going to be pissy about how fucked up her lab is. Hopefully we miss her.
Here's KOTOR.
Alright. Alright, let's see. You know what? Fuck it. He'll do it at level 3. Why not? Candelabron is con. Oh, and he rolled garbage. So that'd be minus 21. Alright, and that will be it for Mr. Magoof. Lucian.
Lucian's gonna follow suit, actually. At this candelabra. And here's the D20 for the thing. Okay, we're good.
Let's roll his wisdom. Or no, con save, excuse me. That is a 19. He makes the save, but he'll still take half, which is 7 damage.
Is this thing a construct?
It is actually an undead.
Ah. Just wondering.
It's actually amazing that it has a good enough constitution.
Oh yeah. No, it's got a pretty decent con. I mean, it's a big man made of wax. Well, technically, it is a corpse covered in wax, but you know. Any bonus actions?
Nothing for me.
All right, Usagi.
Kind of wanted to do something a little silly.
I mean, if now is not the time to do something silly, when is the time?
Alright, gonna walk over here to Puddles. Alright, Puddles, let's go. I'm gonna push Puddles a little bit. So he's still in his shell. Just kind of slide you forward a little bit.
This is amazing.
Is that okay?
I'll allow
I
it.
consent.
Alright.
So, you just pushing him across the floor then, over to here?
Yeah.
So,
Yep, just push him across.
Puddles is gonna consent. So, I'm gonna say this is athletics with advantage. Because he's helping you out.
22.
Oh yeah, you sure as shit push him all the way until he bumps into the wax press over here. Ding!
Oh yeah. That is glorious.
And is that it for Usagi?
And I'm just gonna kind of go right here and, just crouch behind the table and turn.
Alright, it is now Puddle's turn.
Sweet. Okay, so let's see. Spiritual weapon is gonna move over. I guess, yeah, it should be able to get close enough to be able to hit.
Alright.
I guess question on the wording too of shell defense. So you can't take an action. The only action you can take is a bonus action to emerge from your shell. So I can't cause it to attack with a bonus action, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you used your bonus action to move it. You can still use your bonus actions. Like, if
Can I still use my bonuses?
Yeah, you can still use your bonus actions because it says you can't take reactions, and the only action you. Oh wait.
That's what. It's odd because like, spiritual weapon's kind of doing its own thing.
Yeah.
I think what that mean with the shell defense means is that your spiritual weapon can still do its thing. It's just that if you want to do anything else, you have to get out first.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was going for. Is that I can just hide in the shell and let spiritual weapon and spiritual guardians do their thing.
No. Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay.
So as long as you're in the shell, you can't do anything else until you emerge from the shell.
Yeah.
But since those are already activated prior to you going out the shell, you can actually use your bonus actions and stuff for it.
Okay.
You okay with that,
makes
Draco?
sense. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So,
Okay.
The shell
So
can-
I will remain in my shell and let spiritual weapon attack the monster.
Alright.
12 probably won't hit.
Yeah, 12's not going to do it.
Okay, well that was my attempt, and I am in my shell, nice and cozy, and spiritual guardians are still up also.
But it is the Candelabron's turn, which means you get to roll that damage again, and he has to make a save.
Damn straight, spirit guardians go.
Candelabron
Let's go.
is... That is a
The
6.
worst build, the worst.
Even the best build.
This is a pretty disgusting build. It's pretty great.
It's the worst. It's the worst.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna make some consideration. Oh yeah, this thing is stupid. He's gonna walk on over to you and try to hit you.
Do it, hit me.
Flop. 21.
No, not with my +4 to AC.
14 certainly won't, and that's all it can do on its turn.
Yes.
Pepper.
Beautiful. Glorious performance.
That kind of tickles.
Bonus action. Hex.
Alright. And what stat would you like to give him disadvantage on?
Let's go with strength.
Good pick.
And let's do some Eldritch Blast. 12.
12 is not going to hit.
22.
That, on the other hand, absolutely will.
For 12 force damage.
All right. And you're adding the charisma to it, right? Yeah, it's already added in.
Yeah, it's already changed it
Okay.
to add it.
And you already did the hex damage up there, so I will take an additional 2 off.
And that is my turn.
All right. It is now once again Mr. Magoof's turn. Gonna move a little closer. He's gonna use an action. I don't know if you can even hear me in there, you worthless sack of goop. You can't hit Puddles, he's too dense. Why you think I hired him? He's solid as hell.
That's me, dense as hell.
And even more vicious mockery. Alright, let's see. A wisdom saving throw, I believe it is, for the Candelabron. That is a 4. He takes the full 8, which I'm really upset. Mr. Magoof has killed so many things.
That's fine.
Yeah, in the words of Matt Mercer, how do I want to do this?
Yeah,
Hey, the good thing is that we're not playing for XP, so.
it's true.
Mm-hmm.
You watch as it just dissolves in disappointment in itself. And that takes care of that. Alright, Pepper, you have the schnozling, right? You gotta fix it on him. Well, you're gonna have to break it out of the candy first. Dealer's choice if you wanna try to, like, suck on it until the schnozling comes out, or if you want to try to just peel the candy off. Dealer's choice.
Her eye twitches as she starts walking over to her. And you just see a giant scythe just comes out as she just slowly chips away towards it.
Right? And as you eventually break out the schnozling, white and red, it immediately lunges at Professor Augustus Von Splat, and he becomes almost immediately, it's quite the sight to behold, as the tendrils worm their way into his nose faster than anything you've seen before, and immediately clown makeup starts to appear on his face out of nowhere, as he is, all like you, a corker. He's in a bit of a daze, though, so if you wanted to try and loot him while he's still recovering his senses, you absolutely could.
Yep. I'm definitely looting him.
Let's see. He doesn't have much in the way of magical items, but he does happen to have 62 red tickets on him.
So 62?
62.
Ooh, split that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or, don't, whatever you want to do.
Sorry, wait. I had a snack moment for a second.
Much like Frosty the Snowman, I emerge from my shell and go, "Happy birthday!"
Ah, you're solid like a rock.
Luxon.
Let's see. 62, blah, 4.
Alright, guys, now
My shelled friend is a. Oh, I was gonna say that my shelled friend was a delightful performance.
Huh. It's my favorite party trick.
Alright.
Kids love it.
Alright, we should really get out of here before Sophie comes in and sees the mess that her. What happened to my lab? Almost as if on cue, Sophie immediately walks through the door and sees the carnage left by Splat and your battle. Who did this? Magoof is just gonna point to Professor Von Splats and hope she doesn't notice the rest of you. Specifically Pepper. She's really hoping she doesn't notice Pepper. Well,
Cocor.
it's like Lucian said. You see, we were testing out one of your new schnozlings. The super schnozlings work great, by the way. He's right over there. He came in here, threw the place around. We tried to defend the lab as best we could, but the idiot obviously and very clearly released some of your candelabrons, which are so great, by the way. Let me just say, wonderful, very difficult fight. But good news is, yes, lab's a mess, but you now have a subject who has been infected by one of your super schnozlings that you can study and examine. I mean, he's got to go to clown school, and who are we to say what you do with him? I mean, I'm not a medical professional. I don't know what has to be done. You do. If you want to beat him up a bit, that's your prerogative. So if he's gonna... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Lukeson, acting like a hype man, just points over at Scooter.
Lukeson.
You mean Mr. Magoof? Chuckles Magoof.
Mr. Magoof, yes. He's basically like, yeah, no, look, listen to him.
She's going to walk towards Splat, eyeing Pepper as she goes by.
Pepper's just leaning on her scythe.
Well, if that is the case, I have some business to attend to. Make sure everything took right. I have work to do, and I'm sure you all do as well. Good work. Oh, Pepper, I didn't see you there. Hello, dear.
Hello, you twat.
Oh, shit.
Colorful language as always, I see. Well, as fun as it would be to give you a verbal thrashing, I'm afraid I have some work to do, she says as she drags him over toward the wax press. I could turn him into a candelabrum, but no,
Yeah, you're man-stealing hussy, and she starts walking away.
As she's walking away, the rest of you notice as Sophie sticks her tongue out at her.
Son.
Well, another job well done. I'll be giving you all your red tickets, and we're free to go wherever you'd like while I try to get some more intel on the other subjects. Would you like to go to the food court to get some food, or we could hit up the flop house, maybe some games in the jamboree?
Aye.
Oh, Pepper will pass out the tickets, and everybody gets 15.
Hell yeah.
And on top of that, you all get 10 for one person turned.
Ooh, nice.
A meaty 46.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
37. What time is it?
Let's change to...
Oh shit, I gotta get dressed.
So, above game, where would you guys like to go to just celebrate a job well done?
Honestly, like Luke's would probably be like wanting to go to the bar at the casino.
Probably casino. We already went to the food court, so.
True.
Let's gamble.
I mean, there's also
yeah.
all of the carnival games in the Jamboree if you'd prefer to play carnival games, but the casino is literally right over here. Oh, well, hold on, let me scroll
What's
up so
the
chat can see.
difference?
Well, the casino has traditional casino games. The carnival games are all sorts of fun, wacky, fun carnival games.
Oh.
But the casino's closer.
It's true. Casino is closer, and you can certainly step over there. So we could do like some out of the proper stream. We could do some of the carnival games there, but I do have in our Discord group the Flophouse games. There's all sorts of fun stuff you can do there. There's slot machines, there's a roulette wheel, there's Heckna Hold'em, which is basically blackjack. Or no, wait, I'm sorry. Heckna Hold'em is the finger one. There is literally blackjack here at the Flophouse, but it's called something different. Give me just a sec to look it up. So we can either end this by having you guys play whatever game tickles your fancy in there for some more red tickets, or we could just end here for the night.
I say end here.
I think that this is a good, perfect way to end.
Yeah. And we could just, like, out of stream at some point, do the games to see how many red tickets you pick up or lose here.
Yeah. That'll work.
Is card table. There's Heck and Decked. Ah, that's what it was. Heck and Decked is the blackjack. But let me change from Full Moon to the Jolly Jamboree. I feel like this is a better one, music to end on.
Yeah.
And that, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between or outside of, is where we leave the welcoming crew. Welcoming committee, as they spend the wonderful time at the Flophouse to celebrate the newly christened clown, Augustus Von Splats, who's going to spend lots and lots of time getting tortured by Sophie and some time in clown school also getting tortured, until he eventually is the perfect clown for the Revelia. But let's start going around the horn. Let's start with Hoshi. How'd you like tonight's session?
Oh, I enjoyed tonight's section. I had fun. I'm glad we did stop where we were, because I know I need to get myself a little bit ready to go for a snowboarding trip today.
Oh, have fun.
Nice.
I'm supposed to be at the bus stop in probably like 45 minutes.
Damn.
Ooh. Sorry.
I'm already pre-packed. I've just got to change my clothes.
Alright.
That's me.
Alright. Rodden, how'd you like tonight's session?
Who?
Rodden? Hello?
Sorry, you always cut out whenever you say my name.
Weird.
It's been fun. Vibing. Glad I was able to have a cinematic moment.
That was so good.
And fucking puddles.
You know, you know
I
what?
love puddles.
I'm gonna be nice. Both Usagi and Puddles get inspiration for that scene.
Hey, thank you.
Both
Oh my
the
God.
cinematic ender and the pushing Puddles across the floor.
So good.
that was the moment of the session, honestly.
It was.
Listen. We have the fucking puddles with a mobile nuke.
Exactly.
What?
I know what I did.
Tactical nuke Puddles. Let's go.
Now you just need to have a Pepper right on top with the scythe and just smack shit while she go.
Oh my God.
We need flying puddles, but that's me.
Yeah, hop on, guys.
All right. Daluna, what do you have going on?
Hello. Daluna 13. You can find me on Twitter at Daluna1338. You can find me on Blue Sky, Twitch, and YouTube at Daluna 13. Saturday's still on, or maybe? Not this week, next week?
Yeah,
right?
we could. Actually, that's a good point. I was gonna ask about that. Did you want to start this week or next week for Saturday?
I might be able to do it tomorrow. That shouldn't be too much of an issue.
All right, then yeah, we could try to do tomorrow. I've got work in the AM, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, because the Medilog is going to continue, ladies and gentlemen. We are just going to have to take it like a few days earlier because I cannot really do Mondays anymore because I have to get up at 6 a.m. on Tuesdays.
Ooh.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
the joy of living an hour away from the school you go to.
Feel that.
Yes, Tuesday you'll find me once again in the Revelia, but in our normal setting here in this insane clown world. I'm excited about the next session, honestly, because we left it on such a good end.
Yeah. We'll have to see how that fight against Snout goes. Could go either way.
Then Thursday, you'll find me and Draco for part 2, most likely of 2, unless we decide to go. He decides to go do like 100% thing for Kingdom Hearts Point 2, Fragmentary Passage, Birth by Sleep,
It's a bit longer
Electric
than that.
Boogaloo.
It's Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, A Fragmentary Passage.
Wow.
Electric Boogaloo.
There it is.
You could just call it what it is. Aqua Fights Depression Simulator.
Yeah.
That's actually the stream name for next week.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty much. See, I was
We
gonna...
ended and we kept hearing Aqua's inner voice. No one wants to save you.
You're going to be trapped here forever. Did you even have friends? It's like, Jesus, lady. God.
Chill out.
Also, interrupt me. I was gonna say that whole title name and add featuring Dante from Devil May Cry and Knuckles with new funky mode. Might as well. It's already that long. Goddamn.
Hell yeah.
Actually, that we should actually add that featuring Dante from Devil May Cry. It's Sora from Smash Brothers.
Yes.
Oof.
See, I could see them adding Dante to Kingdom Hearts. Would be hilarious. And he'd be out of place, but I could see them doing it.
No, he literally comes in. What the fuck is this?
Where the fuck are the demons? The what? Where are the devils? What is this nonsense? It's a Heartless. A what? Can I shoot it?
Anyway, so hopefully, assuming that everyone can get off, next Saturday might be the return of Power Rangers Cyber Strike. Definitely keep an eye out on the socials for that. We will announce that officially if we do. Especially, I'll retweet Twitch's thing on mine. This was a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed the character. I'm like, this was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
Alright, that's it for me.
Alright, and Alec, what do you have going on?
Oh, hello, it's me. So yeah, I fucking had a great time. First of all, because I created a monster.
You did.
I knew what I did. All right, I'm just gonna say that I knew what I did. Oh god. But yeah, I also stream. I'm probably gonna be live. I think Sunday. I was gonna do tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna just spend some time around the house. I had a hellacious week at work, so I didn't get to stream much, but I'm gonna try to finish out Quantum Break Sunday and then back to normal schedule probably next week. Also, I'm DMing another campaign. Last session was last Sunday. The VOD post tomorrow. Our group it's getting wild, guys. I'll say that much. And then I play in one of Draco's other games, the Odyssey game. So with a new character in that game too. But I'm having a great time. I'm just loving the D&D. I'm just getting more and more, and it's consuming my entire brain, and I love it. So
Hell yeah.
I'm having a great time.
Yes, join the dark side.
Boy, it's happening. I can't think about anything else.
Yeah, that's how it starts.
Exactly.
Okay, and of course, you've already found me here. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays, and also Saturdays now. So Monday, because we are swapping to Saturday for the Metalock, I'm probably going to be doing Crosscode. Picking that up once again, seeing what Lei's journey is going to be like. It's been a bit. See where she goes. Tuesdays, of course, you can catch me here with Daluna 13, Royal Hoshi, Milla Ninja, Hey Mr. Rabbit, Chocolate Zombie 101, as they battle with Snout, one of Heckna's pets. It's a fierce fight so far, and they're dealing with Scooter Von Snooter as well, the Warlock, and their betrayed former friend Conrad, who's not quite in control of himself. Can they get out of this one alive, or will the good place be where they meet their end? You'll have to tune in to find out. On Wednesdays, you can catch me playing more Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds. We've saved a good portion of the sages. We still have, I think, 4 more to go? No, we have 3 more to go and Zelda. So we're getting there. Probably going to be going into Skullwoods next, and then the Dark Palace. Or did we go in the Dark Palace? I don't remember. There's a lot of dungeons. They're very short. No, yeah, it's Dark Palace and Skull Rock that are next. Or Skull Rock. Skull Forest. Skullwoods. We'll see what those dungeons have in store for us. On Thursdays, you can catch all the people here and Onyx Lockett, who was in chat for a little while. Don't know if he's still there. But they will be taking on another target. The next target on the list is Slick Silvertongue the Bard. What wacky shenanigans will the clowns get into as they try and pursue him and have him join the circus? You'll have to tune in to find out. Oh wait, I did that early. That is on Friday, not Thursday.
Yeah.
Friday. Thursday. You
I was gonna say, like, Thursday's a double stream then.
Yeah, my bad. Thursday.
Surprise, gentlemen, you're gonna join us for Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, Thursday, Kingdom Hearts 2.0.2 Birth by Sleep, a fragmentary passage featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
And Knuckles.
And Knuckles.
A little bit,
New funky.
little bit of everything.
Yeah. And then Saturday, you can catch me and Daluna for our Medilock race. Right now, we're going to be doing some grinding before we head into the Pokemon League. But with all of that said and done, how about we find someone to raid?
Hmm.
Who is live? Let's see. Rabbit, another day.
Monty's on.